Hey Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome to your March 2022 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. So Libra, we're going to dive into the energies for you with a Celtic Cross reading. I'm excited to see what's going on for you. Remember to use the energies as inspiration to help you manifest your wildest dreams. So if you're new here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and also the thumbs up if you found the video valuable. It would really help out my channel and I would be very, very appreciative. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Libras, let's see what's going on for you in March 2022. Celtic Cross, baby. Let's see what we have happening, Libras. No reversals with this deck. 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, that's nice. 8 of Wands, wow. 6 of Wands, my goodness. 10 of Cups, wow. Libras, this is very nice. Page of Wands in your heart. Devil in your home. Environment, Queen of Swords, there's your energy. We have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. And on the bottom is the 4 of Cups, which we will put over here. Okay. So, you know, when I do a Celtic Cross like this, I go first where my intuition's leading me to discuss immediately. All right. So, I don't do these in very linear fashion. So just so you know. So I'm sure you're like, what is this going on over here? All right. But you have to look at everything in context. And what's interesting is that really, you know, what we have is a very, very bright new beginning with this 3 of Cups here. We have a celebration. We have joy. We have something shifting out here for you very, very quickly with this 8 of Wands. We have the universe bringing you in some sort of new emotional reset, a new offer. And remember, apply these energies, whether business or personal, to your life, however it resonates for you. So it's interesting because of the energies here that are somewhat challenging. We have the Devil and then the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. But we have the 10 of Cups also here, which is, you know, and all these gorgeous, beautiful cards, the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, this Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands. So what this is saying to me is that you are confronting, you're taking the first steps. And I think you already, you know, this is why I'm getting these out early for you in mid-February, so you can start applying these energies so that you're coming into March with having made a bold new initiative for your life. You have taken charge of your life in some sort of very significant way here, so that you are ready to respond to this offer that the universe is bringing in to, you know, reset, reclaim your life in some way. And what I feel is going on here is that, you know, you are taking the first steps with the Page of Wands in your heart, coming up with a strategy, a plan, the first movement forward to really clean up a situation in your world that has been very toxic. Whether this is business, personal, family related, whatever it is, there is a situation here that has been stuck for quite a while. 10 of Swords. It has been physically debilitating. 9 of Wands, like you're on your last nerve about it. And it's had you chained here with the Devil, right? The chains on the 2 people. It's had you chained to a situation that you really haven't wanted to be in. I feel like the energy is suggesting that has the power. You have the power. It's really up to you. It's always about you using the energies. You have the power, Libra, to make the decision to shift that energy once and for all. And once you decide and take action and move forward confidently, this energy will rapidly dissipate out of your world, because look at this gorgeousness that's here. Now, it's interesting, this 7 of Pentacles that's kind of crossing this 4 of Wands, because in this deck in particular, it's that she's had her attention on this over here, and she's only been kind of absent-mindedly watering this other plant over here. So, and because you're in your hope and your fear here, Queen of Swords, which is really about the power of mental concentration, it's important for you to be really clear on where you're directing your mental mental energies here this month. If you really want to make this positive change, you got to get your mindset straight. You got to realize that you can do it. You got this. You can do this, Libra. And then you may have to direct your attention away from, something else that you've been doing in order to get this situation wrapped up once and for all. The energies are really supporting a major emotional shift in your life away from something, like I said, very toxic and rapidly. When I look at a card at the top of the deck, the top of the spread, this is really about what the energy that influences the outcome. So you do want to wrap this up quickly. You do want to move on fast and toward a bright new beginning and have a lot more opportunities and potential for yourself. So no matter how you look at this, it may involve where you're living, how you're living, and who you're living with. That is possible with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, both home cards. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. It can just be, that you want to move along and find a happy new beginning for yourself with the Four of Wands, which is a threshold moment, crossing over into a new life. Ten of Cups, same thing. Yes, it's personal happiness and satisfaction. It can be with a partner, but doesn't have to be. It really is like all is well in your world with the rainbow here. So, you really want to get to this rapid advancement into this more ideal life situation for you, whatever that constitutes in your world. But there has to be a shift in your attention, your energy, and your focus. And there also has to be actual strategy and movement toward breaking these chains. These chains are not going to break by themselves. All right. So it's like, the thing is, it's always about using energies. So, right, the Nine of Wands, you really could have been very involved in something else that has drawn a lot of your energy as well. And it could have, that's why you got stuck over here, and that's okay. But now what these energies are suggesting, the time is right. The time is right to turn your back on whatever this is. This can take care of itself now, whatever this is. This has grown up far enough. It can take care of itself. Now you got to look at this. You got to look and put your attention over here and get this situation sorted out. The Three of Cups is excellent. It's celebration. It's joy. It's happiness. And for me, it's Pisces energy. So I feel like you really have the potential and the opportunity to wrap up this situation by the end of Pisces season. So by the spring equinox around, March 20th. But make no mistake about it. The fact that this devil is showing up in the environment does suggest that this is a situation, and the Ten of Swords, a situation of long standing. It can be deeply ingrained. It can be, it can be a person, a place, or a thing that can be, as I said, a little bit challenging in terms of, really letting it go and moving on from it. But you have all this gorgeous energy here supporting you. And I feel like this, to do that. And I feel like this Four of Swords is really about tuning into the right moment that the universe offers you the emotional oomph and the offer, so to speak, the sign, the symbol, the offer, the opportunity to make that fast move and get the heck going on this new agenda for your life. So it's kind of like what I'm feeling here with these energies. It's like when you got to rip off a bandaid, like you got to just rip off the bandaid, work with the metaphor, like not try to like peel it off slowly. You got to just rip it and go. That's what, that's what's going on. That's what's going on over here with this Eight of Wands. So you will find the moment too that you make that decision to rip it and go, lots more potential opportunities are going to come in. There may be one thing that acts as a trigger, that acts as a catalyst here with this Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, that gets you moving, that gets kind of yourself in gear here over, get you motivated and going. But that's also just the first steps. You're going to continue. There's going to be a lot of momentum, a lot of energetic momentum once you start this movement forward. This is in its beginning stages, but I do feel, with this Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, that you will feel very proud of yourself for initiating this forward movement to rip off the Band-Aid and get this gone in your life. Now, as I said, I think it really is the beginning of that. More things will manifest, obviously, as the months go on, how the situation plays out. But like I said, I think you're going to feel very proud of yourself. You've got to get this, again, work with the metaphor, monkey off your back, so to speak. You got to get this energy out of your environment, because it's that energy that's also keeping you stuck. All right, because it's acting as this energetic drain, and you haven't wanted to deal with it. As I said before, I mean, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to deal with it either, but it's like, face it, deal with it, get the monkey off your back so that you can move forward with excitement and new possibilities that can come in for you, Libra. Okay, so, as I said, I think you're going to be feeling very proud of yourself by the end of Pisces season, provided you take those first steps, come up with a strategy that you can work with, Page of Wands, to deal with this situation and move on. So thank you so much for joining me for your March 2022 Celtic Cross reading. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies. And of course, give them a little time to play out. And remember, yes, please do use the energies. Don't let them use you. All right. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.